Hello, everybody. What's going on, guys? I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday. Hopefully, you've got some no-filter wine handy. Let me know which one you're drinking tonight. Are you drinking some fizzy rosé or are you drinking some fizzy white wine? We're going to be recapping the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Not the reunion, sorry, the finale. We'll talk about the reunion. We'll talk about Jen Shah's upcoming tell-all. We'll talk Chrisleys. We'll talk all the tea. We're going to get into all the tea. So I hope you is ready. Let's get it. You're listening to hashtag No Filter with Zack Peter. That's me, your naturally platinum blonde pop culture connoisseur. I'm the reality TV junkie, self-improvement addict, and host with only the hottest tea spilled fresh all week long. Those balls have gotten you into trouble, though.
Yeah. They picked us because we were horny.
Yeah,
right.
And that's your chronic state.
24/7.
My life has changed so much that it's almost like a completely different life.
From the latest news on the Real Housewives,
I'm so happy to be here and engage with you.
deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered convos with your favorite stars, I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. Hello, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's get it, get it, get it. And throw them hips, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Shady Millennial says Zack is wearing the black hat in honor of Jen Shah's latest confessional look on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I actually was not thinking about that. I just wanted to have a moment. I was feeling cute. You know, I may have had a date today. I may have taken my brother out for his birthday as well for lunch. So I was like, you know what? I also ran out the door and my hair was still a little wet. So I didn't have time to blow dry it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to wear a hat tonight. But yes, we are giving it. Look who's styling and profiling. I know that's right. Let me know where you're watching in from, guys, so I can give you a shout out. Okay. I was going to start with like Chrisleys. I was going to start with other stuff, right? But I just finished the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale and it pissed me the fuck off. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Sorry, there was a little tweak on the Instagram live. Okay, so we are live on Instagram. We are live on the YouTube, and then we are recording this for the podcast. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, you're getting a rebroadcast from last night, Thursday night. Oh, did I have a date with Julie? No, I did not have a date with Julie, but we will get into the Chrisleys. Hi, Tracy from Phil in the house. I'm assuming that means Philly. Tracy from Philly, Stacy from Toronto, Melissa from Seattle. Another same Tracy from Philly. Tracy from Phila. We have Maintenance Trick from Virginia Beach. We have Anna Lee from Kentucky. Addicted to your podcast. Thank you. Thank you, guys. If you're liking the podcast, please leave me a nice review. So that way all the, the toothless that leave me the 1 stars can, buy themselves some teeth. Yay, bravo from Toronto, Laura from London, mention it all, Jenny from Michigan, let's get it. Okay, I have a lot, San Diego, just down the road from you. Ooh, love it, Karen. Ooh, Chris from Redlands. Okay, let's get into the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because I have a lot to say about this, and I just finished watching it, and it pissed me the hell off. I was so mad. Okay, so let's recap it. So first off, this is one of the cheapest, dumbest finales we've ever had in Housewives history, okay? So we start off with Heather, and she has her Bad Mormon book cover review party. Dumb. Angie K suggesting that Heather and Jen are having some sort of lesbian affair. Dumb. Angie K and her husband apologizing to Jen. Dumb. Or sorry, that wasn't Angie K. That was Angie H. And her Elf on a Shelf husband apologizing. I thought that was stupid and unnecessary, and we did not need to waste any airtime on them apologizing to Jen Shah. It would have been nice if we got any sort of apology from Jen Shah apologizing for all of the people that she scammed, because she's a fucking con artist. Don't get started. I'm pretty fired up. Jen with her fake tears, and then we cut to a scene. Or actually, before we leave, first of all, there was hardly anything that happened at this party, and I hate that we completely just left out, like ended on the cutting room floor, Dana versus Jen, because that I thought was a compelling argument. We saw it in the trailer originally, where Dana's like, "You better watch yourself, or if you want some money on your books." They totally cut that out. I would have loved to have seen that because now we know Jen is going to need some money on her books. Who else did we have? We had the Meredith versus Whitney beef. That was completely cut out of the finale as well. Why didn't the choir sing? The choir was terrible. Like the whole finale party was just trash. There was nothing interesting about it. There was nothing good about it. I wanted to see at least Dana rip Jen apart for, whatever their beef was Coach Shah there lying his ass. We'll get to that, Sasha. So the party and Heather with her half-baked choir, not interesting to me. None of that. I mean, it would have been nice if we at least got the Meredith versus Whitney beef from Meredith. This is like, I feel like you were manipulating me. And Whitney was like, what? Yeah. And Whitney was like, what? And Meredith was like, yeah. At least that would have been somewhat compelling and interesting. But no, we get an apology from Angie Harrington to Jen Shah. And then we get another sympathy scene of Jen talking about how she was going to commit suicide. She's a liar. I mean, I don't know if she's lying about the suicide, and I want to be respectful of people's mental health. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that did take a heavy toll on Jen, but she's a known liar. So for Angie K to question her, I thought that was actually very fair and valid. But Jen has consistently lied and conned people, conned her own family. It's just the evidence against her. Once you actually get into it, it's horrible. This was the dumbest finale party ever. And then we have this terrible redemption scene that we get to give Jen and her mom about knowing that, she's going to go to trial and we don't know if she's going to be found guilty or innocent. We already know you fucking con artist. You're guilty and you're lying to your mother. And your mother's like, you're definitely going to be innocent. We know that you're going to come back and you're going to be innocent. No, she's not, because she did what she did and she's trash. This woman is truly something else. Convincing her mother that she's innocent and then getting her mother to give up $1 million to fight her trial so that she can pay for her attorneys. Like, this is trash. Trash behavior. I hate ripping women apart. And I know sometimes I can have some feisty opinions, but this woman just makes my blood boil because she has zero remorse for anything that she's done. I've wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. I've tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I've had a friend that was like, I'm going to interview her because she's so good and she's so holy and she's so great. And I believe she's wrongly convicted. And I was like, okay, fine. I believe you and I believe your word. I believe that she's been conning a bunch of people out here. I just think she is a terrible woman. And after what I saw today, not just on the finale, but what she was posting on social media, which we'll get to in a minute, awful. And I just want to know, when she's filming the scene with her mother, even filming the scene with Meredith and Heather, did she know at this point that she was going to change her plea? Or was it really just a last minute, moment where she just happened to turn? It's wild. And then she rolls up to New York and we see her with her, her fresh hair in her big ass suite with her Louboutins fresh, her 8-inch Louboutins that she's rocking. And she's just looking all fresh and glam to come to trial. I'm like, this girl has no tact, right? She's getting a real sympathetic edit because then we see her talking to Meredith and we see her talking to Heather about how she's only in this position because of Stuart Smith. And then we have Heather, and Heather's like, her worst fear is not only that she'll be found guilty, but that she'll be away from her family. Yeah, Heather, that's what happens when you're the ringleader of a major telemarketing scheme. That's what happens. You go to prison. When you con people and you get caught, you go to prison, okay? You literally get locked up. They won't let you out. Play the Akon song. I'm glad that Seth finally asked the elephant in the room, and that's if they've asked if Jen was innocent or guilty. And then Meredith is like, well, if she is guilty and she doesn't take accountability, that's going to be a real big problem for me. And she doesn't want to know, because if she knows if she's innocent or guilty, then that puts her in an uncomfortable situation where she may have to be questioned. Well, we now know that she's guilty, okay? And she's going to prison and she's admitted it. And she's only shown remorse when it's benefited her. And she's only made her family the biggest priority. And listen, yeah, of course it's awful that her family has to go through this, right? But she's over here on camera blaming Stuart Smith, straight up saying that this was all going on behind my back. I'm just like, nah, bitch. We saw the evidence. We saw the emails. We saw the text messages. Evidence shows that Jen was complicit. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she ran from the FTC. She ran from the feds. She kept tweaking things. She took her shit over to Kosovo. I'm not even going to go through. You can watch all the old videos that I've done where we've dove into all of this. She is garbage. Garbage. We see the references in her text messages to Coach Shah. She knew what she was doing was wrong. And everyone's like, oh, I feel bad for her kids. I feel bad for her kids. Yes, I do think it's awful that they have to go through this. But let's be very clear, okay? And I'm sorry if you're going to get upset with me for saying this, but let's be clear. Her kids are not 2 and 3. Her kids are not 12 and 14. Her kids are grown. I mean, obviously the youngest one is 17 now, but he's 18. He's going off to college. I probably have a lot more, like my heart hurts a little more for him. The other one's older. He's off at medical school. Their father makes $500,000 a year. Okay. They're grown kids. I mean, if you're going off to college, like at that point, you were going to move out eventually, but Jen did this to herself. And listen, of course, you're always going to need your mother. But again, we're not talking about young children. They can still talk to their mother. They can go visit their mother in prison where she got herself put. They're old enough to understand that their mom broke the law. She committed a crime, a big crime. She admitted it before a judge, not just to having involvement or not just to being aware. She admitted to a judge that she was the ringleader. The feds, Homeland Security came looking for her and she fled the scene. She ran. Okay. Yes, I feel bad for her kids, but I feel like that is not enough for us to give this woman the sympathy. No, I don't give a shit. I really don't. So when people say I feel bad for her kids, I would feel badly if they were young children that grew up without a mom. These kids grew up with a mother. They have a loving family around them. They have, a father that makes very good money. He makes $500,000 a year. Okay. A life that he can provide that's still good, that's still privileged, similar to the life they grew up with their mom not having to steal from vulnerable people. These boys are old enough to understand that their mother broke the law and these are the consequences. And this is just where we're at. And don't give me the bullshit about Erica, okay? I don't want to read the bullshit about Erica or Teresa or the Chrisleys because that's all very different. And if you're too ruthless and toothless to not understand the difference, then I recommend you go on the internet and you look it up because there's a big difference. The Chrisleys did not have victims in their crime. Teresa and Joe did not have victims in their crime. That's not to say that they were innocent or not. They still did their crime and they're doing or will be doing their time. Erica's a very different situation. Okay. And I'm pissed off at Tom Girardi. If Tom Girardi were out here putting his tits out and trying to do interviews and sit downs with Andy Cohen, I would be just as pissed as Tom Girardi. I would knock his own teeth out if I could. That's bullshit. That's why I'm pissed off at David Lira. I'm pissed off at Keith Griffin. I'm pissed off at Christopher Camone. All these other men that were doing this bullshit at Girardi Keith. Bullshit. They need to go to prison, lock their asses up. And as far as I'm aware, indictments are coming for all of those men that were responsible. Okay. Don't give me the bullshit about Erica because she has not been charged with anything. And she has also said publicly, she said in multiple interviews, we can roll the footage. She has said, what the fuck? Damn it. Don't people know I'm live right now? Damn it. I was on a good one. Oh, fuck. He fucked up my live. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Hold on. Someone called and fucked up the Instagram live. Let's go live again. Back on the Instagram. Okay. And we're back. Sorry, guys. I got cut off. Somebody called and screwed up the live. I'll call him back afterwards. But anyway, I was saying about Erica. Don't give me the bullshit about Erica. Erica, we can roll the footage. Erica has on numerous occasions said, I hope that the people that were wronged are made whole. She's still facing a number of different lawsuits. So I understand she can't say a lot. And yes, she's had very messy moments. Let's be very clear. She has had messy moments that I don't condone. But she's also taken accountability for that as well. She took accountability for it at BravoCon, where she was like, listen, I'm going to have some messy moments. She took accountability the next night in Aspen when she was talking to Kyle. And she's like, listen, I know I had a bad night and I said some things that were awful. Yes, guys, I'm sorry. I know Lisa Marie has died. That is awful. Let's stick to the topic. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Lisa Marie. I see people keep saying that in the live chat. That is awful. Let's stay on topic really quickly. Just because I didn't know Lisa Marie all that well. But I do think it's awful that she has passed away. Anyway, back to Erica. She has said on multiple occasions that she does hope that the victims are made whole. Do I love that she wanted to keep the earrings? Okay, maybe not. Like there are moments, listen, I don't agree with everything, but I will say it's a very, very different situation. Totally agree regarding your thoughts on Erica. She gets a hard time, but she does own up to it. Yes, and she has. Jen Shah, to this day, has never issued a statement where she's actually talked about any of this or clarified any of this or any of that. Nothing. And that's the part that drives me insane, is that people are still giving her a pass and still being like, well, she's like both Salt Lake City's not going to be great without her. It shouldn't be great without her. She's terrible. And now she's announced that first Andy said that he's planning on doing a one-on-one sit down with her with this weekend. She now has seemingly confirmed that, because she posted about doing a dress rehearsal on her Instagram stories where she's in full glam and her hair is all blown out. And she's like, doing dress rehearsal. See you guys soon. This is the first time we're hearing from this bitch since she got sentenced to 6.5 years in prison after going out to dinner and sorry, now I'm sweating because it's getting hot in here. After going out to dinner, like, it's just, this whole thing is insanity to me. Insanity. Did you see what Ding Dong Ditch posted about Erica? The DMs are fake, you guys. Those DM, we've already seen this person post these fake DMs. I've already shown him to be a liar before. Don't bring the low budget BS, the low budget tea in today. The screenshots that he posted are fake. This guy is known to be a fake liar. It doesn't make sense. Like, just check out the time. Like, guys, just put on your thinking caps for 2 seconds. I hate that we're even talking about this. This is why yes, Jake, I'm fucking live right now. I will call you after this live, Jake. Okay, let's talk about the damn screenshots. I wasn't even going to address this because it's low budget, but people want to talk about it, and let's set the record straight, okay? The screenshots were apparently, December 13th or something like that? Why would Erica randomly DM this loser for no reason? Like, because if you look at it, it looks like she DM'd him and just was talking shit about Garcelle. Why would she do that? She's so close and good friends with Lisa Rinna. This guy has dragged Lisa Rinna. Why would she suddenly just randomly DM him? We've known he's doctored fake screenshots before. I proved it when he was posting screenshots of people that are, Erica never used the word verkemp. I don't know what that means, but like, it's dumb. Oh my gosh, you guys, I get it. Lisa Presley died. I'm sorry that she died. That is awful. I get it. Can we just please stay on topic? You guys, this is you guys have me fired up tonight. Okay, that's my rant about Jen Shah. That's my rant about Erica. The timeline doesn't make sense. The screenshots don't make sense. The relationship that she would have with this Ding Dong Ditch don't make sense either. Stop giving this loser the attention that he clearly wants. We don't have time for that. And yes, I'm sorry, guys. I get it. It was screenshots of the DMs. Yes, I know it was screenshots of the DMs. They were fake screenshots. He also posted screenshots of people tweeting about him. And then I went on Twitter and I looked up those accounts to see if those tweets were actually real, and they were fake. They were photoshopped screenshots that he posted on his Instagram story. Lies, 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 lies. And you know what? Zack Peter doesn't have time for the bullshit lies tonight, okay? I am fired up and I am feisty and I am not in the mood for no low budget bullshit. Did she get fired from Bravo yet? Who? Jen Shah clearly did not, because Andy Cohen is doing a sit-down one-on-one interview with her, probably to boost these reunion ratings, because the reunion looks real rough. The trailer that they released for the reunion, oof, you're so angry. That's right, Olivia. I am. Well, I'm not angry. I'm feisty. I'm fired up tonight. Okay. That's my rant about Jen Shah, the criminal. That's my rant about the Erica stuff. Not low budget. Yes, low budget tea. We don't do low budget tea, and we don't do low budget tea spillers. Okay, we want to talk. Shannon Bedore was blindsided by her breakup with John Jansen. I'm hearing she wasn't really that blindsided. It was a long time coming. He waited until they finished filming, so we're likely not going to see any of it unless they edit around it and start to like show cracks in her relationship. That's a possibility as well. Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 4. The cast has officially been announced. That will be coming. I mean, hopefully soon. We still don't even know when Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3 is coming out. But we have Brandi Glanville coming back. We have Camille Grammer joining the mix. We have Vicky Gunvalson coming back. We have Gretchen Rossi joining the mix. We have Caroline Manzo that's joining the mix. We have Alex McCord that's joining the mix. I think it's interesting that we're putting Alex McCord on Ultimate Girls Trip rather than Legacy. As far as I'm aware, in terms of Legacy, I've heard that the only ones that have worked out a deal so far are Jill Zarin and Dorinda Medley. Obviously, we know Bethany Frankel and Dorinda Singer are not going to, or sorry, not Dorinda Singer, Ramona Singer and Bethany Frankel will not be part of Legacy. Jill and Dorinda so far the only two that have signed on. The others are asking for a lot of money and they haven't been able to finalize a deal. Also why I think it was a dumb move of Bravo to prematurely announce that. BS for Bravo supporting Jen Shah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think there's anything after seeing this glam photo she posted. Like, I think Bravo should scrap the damn interview. I don't care to watch her lie some more. All Jen Shah does is lie, lie, lie. She's a liar. I don't care to hear it and what her truth is. What she's going to say, she was wrongfully accused. She was wrongfully convicted. She had to. Bullshit. We saw the evidence against you. That's the real reason you did it. I think Heather Gay at the end of the Salt Lake City finale was very much on point. I wish Heather would keep that backbone, but that backbone has now turned to jelly and she's like wobbling all over and she doesn't even know what she stands for at this point. Okay. Okay, so Ultimate Girls Trip, we have Brandi Glanville, we have Camille Grammer, we have Caroline Manzo, we have Vicky Gunvalson, we have Gretchen Rossi, we have Eva Marcel, and we have Phaedra Parks. So some repeats, some newbies. Why don't you talk about Potomac ever? I actually do talk about Potomac. I usually talk about Potomac on my Monday episodes when I do recaps of Salt Lake City and Potomac. So, or sometimes I talk about them on the Thursday lives, but usually lately there have just been so much good news. And my issue with Potomac started off really good and I was really into it and I was very excited about it. Oh, hold on. Okay. Hopefully that fixed the feed. Potomac was really good, and I was really enjoying Potomac at the start of the season, but I just feel like it's really fallen off. Like, none of these women have good storylines. None of these women have, like, genuine storylines that I'm interested in. We don't see a lot of Ashley Darby. Zach, I was trying to say the DM showed Erica using words she never used. Yeah. No, I get that. Never, Eric. Yeah. I absolutely get that. About the DMs, they're words that Erica would never use. Yes, that makes sense. You cut out about Legacy. What's the update? There's no real update other than they can't finalize the contracts with the cast. So Legacy is still technically on hold. All they have is Dorinda and Jill. Ultimate Girls Trip season 4. I mean, season 4 sounds exciting. I know some people are pissed off about the re-inclusion of Brandi, Phaedra, Eva, and Vicky. I don't mind that they're coming back. I thought that they were interesting the first time around, with the exception of Jill, or not Jill. Sorry, Jill, but with the exception of Vicky, that they're bringing back into the mix. But hopefully nobody breaks her heart before they have to film it. I believe they're filming it around the 20th, and they're going to Morocco. So there's that. There is that. Phaedra's funny. I don't mind them bringing them back. I like Brandi. I like Phaedra. I like Eva. Vicky, I'm hoping, gives us the whoop it up that we really need. We need a little whooping. Whoop me up, Vicky. Whoop me up. So unclear, though, when season 3 is supposed to drop. We have Ultimate Girls Trip season 3 that has filmed long time, months ago. We have no air date for it yet. Potomac, though, I just feel like it's fallen off this season. It started off so strong. It started off great. Charisse and Karen won't talk about what their real issue is. They're fighting over dumb stuff. They won't get to what actually happened or why they actually hate each other. Mia and Jacqueline won't talk about what their real issue is. I don't believe that they fought over the babysitter. I really don't think that's the real issue, nor do I believe the real issue between Karen and Charisse is about Charisse bringing up Karen's mom. I think that was a deflection tactic on Karen's part. And Karen was like, let me make sure Charisse doesn't actually talk about it. So let me cause a big ruckus about my mother to really cause confusion and get people to separate us and comment and, just muddy up the waters. So Potomac, and we're not getting anything about Ashley Darby's divorce. I don't care about Robin's fake marriage to Juan. That's not interesting unless you're giving me a wedding, which I barely want to see. I don't want to see some low budget, ceremony in your backyard. Who are you, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? So Giselle has nothing. And now they're creating this fake storyline with Chris Bassett. And I'm just like, yeah, I am Team Candace with that now. Let's talk about Sesame Street. Okay, Sesame Street was pretty, let's be very clear. Chris Bassett and Happy Eddie were not hitting on Sesame Street, okay? Sesame Street needs to go count some numbers again because nobody was coming after that. I mean, not in a bad way. Not that she's an ugly woman, but it was just like in comparison to their wives. I mean, I get it. And some people are like, oh, well, it's okay. You'd be surprised about what men would go and who they would hit on and what they would do. Yeah, if you have a hooker and you're that horny and desperate, they're not that desperate. I don't think that they are. Chris Bassett's a hot dude. Eddie's a hot dude. Eddie got a cute smile. I'm like, Eddie, you smile all around town. We ain't mad at Happy Eddie. Let Happy Eddie live his life. Okay? Shit. Okay, the Chrisleys going into next week. So the Chrisleys on Tuesday, the 17th, whatever day January 17th is, the Chrisleys now have to report to prison. So Todd and Julie, they're set to turn themselves in next week. And this week, they were hoping that a judge, they're on appeal for legal reasons, and they were hoping that a judge would grant them bond, to grant them the opportunity to stay out on bond. And the judge has now made a decision, and the judge said no for legal reasons. And so, as we know, they were found guilty of their $36 million bank fraud scheme and tax evasion. They were hoping that the judge would let them stay out on bond while they were awaiting a decision on their appeal. The judge said, nah, homie, you both have to turn yourselves in on Tuesday. Todd is serving 12 years at a federal prison camp in Pensacola, a minimum security prison out in Florida. And then Julie, she's going to serve 7 years in a prison at the Medium Security Federal Corrections Institute in Marianna, about 2 hours away from Todd. So they're both going to Florida. And they're going to live their life up. People are like, why is Julie getting a medium security and Todd gets a minimum security? As far as I'm aware, FCI Mariana, they have a smaller division that's like minimum security. That's like more of like the luxury suite. I describe it as like, you know, the honeymoon suite at the Hampton Inn. That's basically where Julie's going to be staying. Todd, for whatever, listen, minimum security, maximum security, medium security, unclear what any of those things actually mean because they're not going to like Martha Stewart prison, right? Can't wait for the next Spare review. Love it when you say, Julie, Todd and Julie, his hot, sexy wife, Julie. Ooh, he loves his hot, sexy wife, Julie. So now he's going to have to find himself a new Julie. Actually, he's going to be the Julie in prison. He's going to be someone's wife. And listen, he may like it. Julie may come out after 7 years and she may be like, listen, leave him in the slammer. I'm going to find me a new husband and he's going to find himself a new husband and it's going to be Grace and Frankie. You know what I mean? He's going to love it. I don't know if he's going to love it. He's going to be there for 12 years. That's a long time. And a lot of people are like, why does Jen have less time than the Chrisleys? Again, I like to remind people the Chrisleys went to trial and lost. They took a gamble. Jen did a plea deal. Jen decided I'm going to say that I'm guilty. That way I can get less time. Jen was thinking of herself. The Chrisleys believed that they were innocent and were hoping they would win. I feel bad for his mama. I hope she lives long enough. Let's be clear. I don't think mama's going to live another 12 years. I hope she does. But I don't know. Mama's heart might break. Teresa's parents went very quick once they found out she had to go to prison. And like, it's a lot. A plea deal is always the best. I mean, ask Jen Shah. Lisa Marie Presley died. If one more person tells me Lisa Marie Presley died, I don't want to make fun of it, but I'm just like, it's so like, it is very sad. It is very sad that Lisa Marie Presley died. I don't know her that well, so I don't have a deep emotional attachment to her, but who gets Chloe? As of right now, I believe Savannah's going to get Chloe. Chloe's mom was fighting for her. But, are you just saying Lisa Marie Presley died to annoy me? Thank you, Natalie. I don't know exactly what's going to happen to Chloe. I know her mom is trying to fight for custody, but I believe Savannah currently has custody. We'll have to ultimately see. Sad for his mother to see this. It is sad for his mother to see this. Sorry, my heart's not very activated tonight, guys. If you want me to rant and rave and get a little feisty, I'm happy to rant and rave and get a little feisty. Thank you, Brittany. Is Brittany, bitch? Brittany dropped the super sticker. Thank you, Brittany. Lisa is the daughter. Priscilla is the mother. Okay. Priscilla Miller? Priscilla Lee. What is her name? Lisa Marie Presley. So Priscilla Presley. Is this the Elvis Presley? Is she Elvis's daughter? Did Elvis's daughter die? Is that what's going on? What a mess. Not worth the scam. What was it worth the scam? Jen Shah's scam or the Chrisleys scam? Locked up, they won't. Actually, a bit of Girardi news. So in addition to the indictments that are coming, oh wow, I had no clue that this was Elvis Presley's daughter that died. That is sad. Like now, okay, now it's hitting me. I didn't realize that Elvis, if somebody would have said, hey, Elvis Presley's daughter died, that would have brought me to a screeching halt. And then I would have been like, oh my God. They were both just at the Golden Globes. Who, Jen Shah and Todd Chrisley? I know you talk about Miami on the other podcast, but can you talk about it? I mean, what Miami's good. I haven't seen the new episode yet, this week's episode yet, but Miami's good. There's a new recap out on the Ringer Reality TV podcast. That's on us, Zach. Yes, that is on you. I didn't know that Elvis Presley's daughter died. And had you told me that it was Elvis Presley's daughter that died, that would have made a little more sense. She was just at the Golden Globes. That is really sad. I don't like when people die. I just want to make it very clear. I don't like when people die. I don't support people dying. I don't endorse people dying. But I also don't support who did you think died then? I didn't know her. Zach is too young to know Lisa Marie. I know Elvis. I just didn't. Okay. Why? I feel like now I'm sounding like an asshole. Who did you think I thought an old lady died. I wonder if LMP, Lisa Marie Presley, will be buried with her father at Graceland. It's a cool place to visit. I've never been. Tamara Tattles died. No, she didn't. Tamara Tattles did not die. Stop saying that she didn't die. Rumors. Stop saying that. It is on the news right now. She didn't die. She didn't die. Did she die or she didn't die? TMZ said she died. Did she not die? Is Elvis's daughter alive or dead? Is this a TikTok? Have you guys seen the TikTok where they're like, oh, Andy Cohen died at 52? And then he didn't die. You just want to get people's shocked reaction. I'll tell you right now, if you were trying to get a shocked reaction out of me, Elvis Presley's daughter is not the person you're going to get a reaction out of me with. Let's leave Zach alone and give him the benefit of the doubt. But Zach, can you share your thoughts on Southern Charm? She died of cardiac arrest. Okay, that's what I thought. I read on her website that she went to the ER and died. Yeah, somebody's saying she didn't really die. Last I heard, she went into cardiac arrest and was at the hospital. Yes, okay. Val in all caps, she did. Listen, I trust Val. Val seems like she got it down. Yes, she did. Priscilla released a statement. Okay, this is sad. I feel bad. If anybody is sad, honestly, Tamara died. No, Tamara Tattles did not die. BBC News confirms that she died. Well, fortunately, that happened. Apple News just made an announcement that she passed away just 5 minutes ago. We got news 10 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. She died. Fox News is reporting. You know what? We're just going to change the title of this episode to be Elvis's daughter died. That's all we seem to be talking. Okay, is there any other news you guys want to discuss other than people dying or going to prison? Southern Charm. I saw Catherine got fired from Southern Charm and Naomi's leaving. I don't think it's a shocker that Naomi is leaving. Catherine didn't die, but she got fired. Catherine Dennis? Is that Catherine Dennis, right? She's not coming back. She hasn't given much in the past couple of seasons that it's not really that bad. Yes, Tamara Tattles died. No way. She died? No way. Tamara Tattles really died? Oh my God. Excited for Vanderpump Rules. Vanderpump Rules looks fine. Girardi bankruptcy is suing American Express. Yes, I did see that. Listen, they're just trying to milk anybody for cash at this point. I'm bored with until people start getting arrested and indictments really start coming with all of these men that worked at the law firm. I saw they were also suing Tom's daughter, Jacqueline. They were also trying to go after Erica's son. So Tommy, oh my God, Tamara really died. Okay, let's not talk about people dying anymore. Any on-site on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Nothing as far as I'm aware. I know they're supposed to start filming in a couple of weeks. Contracts, I believe, is starting to turn out. This live is turning into a funeral. I mean, yeah. Do you think that they'll put Salt Lake City on pause now? No, they are not putting Salt Lake City on pause. Salt Lake City is coming back. I believe they begin filming for the new season next month. They already have a new cast in place. One of them's supposed to be in a polyamorous relationship. I don't know if I care about Salt Lake City season 4 though. I don't. I really don't care about. Do you like Southern Hospitality? I haven't watched it, and I don't know if I will. I'm kind of bored. What color do you wear on your face, base or self tanner? Both. So I do have self tanner on right now because I'm going on vacation next month, and I want to make sure I look bronzed. So I do have self tanner on right now, and then I use a CC cream from the Honest Company. I think it's called Dune. It's one of their medium shades. Oy vey, mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I forget you? I feel like I need a refresh. I feel like I need a refresh after all the people that died tonight who hit Heather Gay. I don't know, but I'm ready to. They need to get rid of Salt Lake. All the girls are fake AF. I'm just over Salt Lake. I don't care to watch it. I'm done. Will Southern Charm New Orleans be back? Highly unlikely. I don't think they'll bring that back. Who do you think the new Beverly Hills Housewives will be with Lisa and Diana gone? I believe that there is a new housewife that they're bringing in that's supposedly related to Chris, or like connected to Crystal in some way. They may not bring anybody new in, to be honest. It's possible that they just don't bring anyone new in. When does Jersey start? Jersey starts in February. I believe Vanderpump Rules starts in February. The Vanderpump Rules trailer did look good. I definitely enjoyed the Vanderpump Rules trailer. A vacation, yay. Oh yeah, heads up, guys. We're not doing any lives next week. Any videos or episodes that go out on the podcast or otherwise will all be pre-records that I'm taping this weekend. So just heads up. So nobody's like, hey, this video isn't live. They will all be pre-records for next week. I am going on vacation, so I'm taping a ton of stuff this weekend. And just FYI, I'm going on vacation with my familia. What you drinking, babe? Soju for my friend Leah Quinn. She has a soju brand. It's XOJO, and it's called soju. I wanted a glass of wine, but I couldn't find anybody to go with me to get a glass of wine. Chef Stew. Nothing new with Chef Stew. Somebody left a ruthless and toothless review on. Okay, let me clarify this, okay? Because this loser keeps coming, and every single week he leaves me a 1-star review. Every week on actually multiple times a week, he leaves a 1-star review, and he keeps saying, "You guys keep deleting my reviews," and and he says like mean things about me every week. First of all, ding dong ditch. Every time you leave a review, it continues to bolster us in the rankings. So whether you leave me a nice review or a mean review, the engagement still reads and it still helps my rankings in the charts. Thank you very much. We've been very consistent in the top 100. So thank you for that, number one. And number two, he says that we're deleting his reviews. And let me explain something to Ding Dong Ditch. We can't delete any reviews that are on Apple Podcasts. I don't have control over what people post or don't post. So I can't delete your reviews. But every time you leave a new review, your old review disappears because it's only one review per user. So if you left a review 2 years ago and you leave a new one tomorrow, your one from 2 years ago will get erased and then your new one will show. It's not going to show the same person leaving 5 different 1-star reviews. So I don't delete any of your shit. I don't care to delete any of your shit. I really don't. I've just realized that I have enough people that don't like me that I'm never going to have a 5-star rated podcast. I've just come to accept that. It's fine. Teddy and Tamara have like a 3-point-something rating and they're in the top 10 every week. So I've just come to accept that, it is what it is. But if anybody wants to leave me a nice review, you're more than welcome to on Apple Podcasts. I don't read them as often as I used to. Maybe I will start reading them again. But yeah, just to make it clear, I think I'm not even going to say his name, but he leaves a 1-star review. He's like, Zach and his team always delete my reviews. Nobody's deleting your reviews. I couldn't delete them even if I wanted to. And I don't want to delete them. I'll let you look like a fool in the reviews yourself. But I don't delete any reviews. I don't have the opportunity to delete any of the reviews. Apple doesn't allow us podcasters to do that. But continue to leave me a 1-star review because every time you do, it helps the engagement and it keeps me in the rankings. So I appreciate that. Please continue to show me love. It's so wild to me that somebody would listen to my podcast every single new episode and leave a 1-star review. Like, if you don't like my show, if you don't like me, then leave. I'm not asking you to stay here. My God. Okay. Any other closing thoughts before we wrap up tonight's live, guys? Please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yes, you delete reviews. I don't delete reviews. I don't know how to delete reviews. If somebody knows how to delete a review, I would like to know. I don't know how to delete an Apple Podcast review. I've never known how to delete an Apple Podcast review because Apple reads them or is able to track them, not me. I have no control over Apple reviews. All I can do is ask people to leave me nice reviews. 5 stars for me and 5 for my husband. Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that, you guys. And this isn't me like trying to like ask for 5-star reviews. I'm just saying like it's comical to me. Sometimes I feel like you do go too hard to defend Erica and Rinna, but otherwise I think you do great. But listen, guys, I'm entitled to have opinions of Housewives. I'm entitled to like Housewives. I'm entitled to not like Housewives. It is what it is. Closing thoughts. You look so ready for your tropical weather in this hat. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are a 5-star. It's the jealousy. Well, listen, I don't think I have anything to be jealous of if you're happy in your own life. I think that's where Vicky got stuck with Dawn. She determined it had to be that kind of term right away. She got scared. She scared the good ones away. Oh, well, poor Vicky. Yes, guys, if you're liking this video on YouTube, smash the like 5-star dick. 5 dicks for Zack. That's too many dicks. I don't want 5 dicks. No, thank you. 1 dick is more than enough, and I'm barely happy with my own dick. I like my dick. I actually love my dick, but like I don't need 5 dicks. That's too many dicks. That's way too many dicks. Nobody wants that many dicks. Take care and enjoy your vacation. Thank you again. Yeah, this will be my last episode of the week and my last live of the week. All of next week I'll be out. And then I'll be back the week after. I mean, if other YouTubers can host and stand criminals, Zack can talk nicely about Rinna and Eric. Yeah. Why do I get? I mean, breaking news: Lisa Marie Presley died. You guys, I'm gonna. You guys are driving me crazy. I missed the Shannon comment. We didn't have much to say about Shannon other than she wasn't really, as far as I know, she wasn't really blindsided. But is anybody that invested? Like, did anybody think that Shannon Bedore's relationship was going to go the distance? Like, that's the real question. I don't think anybody cares. Bedore needs a therapist. She does need a therapist, yes. Oh, wow. Carol gave me 6 stars. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's 5 stars. I can't count. Sorry. That's why I host a podcast because I'm not good at math. More hats than dicks for me. Yeah, I would prefer more hats than dicks. You're going to have to add Lisa Marie to the title. At this point, yeah, that's going to be the title of this podcast. Lisa Marie passed away, died. Or as who was it, Vicky? Put in the comments below. She's like, she dead. That's what I'm going to put. Lisa Marie Presley, she dead. I didn't like Shannon's boyfriend. She can do better. I think Shannon can do way better. Shannon's a catch. What really happened to John Jansen? I don't know what really he left her. I don't know. I mean, listen, breakups happen. Is that hat from Kimosabi and Aspen? It's not from Kimosabi and Aspen. It's from here in Los Angeles. But I probably should go to Kimosabi at some point and have some 818 tequila and some Casa del Sol tequila. All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. There are recaps that are coming out on the Ringer Reality TV podcast. I have a recap for Real Housewives of Miami out this week. I have a recap of The Circle that's out this week, in addition to an interview with Zanthi and Brat, who were Auntie Jen on The Circle. That interview is out now. The Miami recap is up now. And then this Saturday, we have a recap of The Traitors on Peacock. If you guys have not watched The Traitors on Peacock, it's actually really good. The first episode's a little confusing to get through, but by the time you get to episodes 2 and 3, it's great. So we have a review of episodes 1 through 4 and an interview with Brandi Glanville, Reza Farahan, Ari from The Bachelor, and Kate Chastain. So Kate Chastain from Below Deck, Reza Farahan, Brandi Glanville, Ari. Those interviews are up on the Ringer Reality TV podcast on Saturday with my recap of episodes 1 through 4 of Peacock's The Traitors. So stay tuned for that. I also have interviews with, who else did I interview? Kyle Cook. My interview with Kyle Cook is going to be coming out as well, from Summer House, and more recaps of more recaps of The Traitors on the Ringer Reality TV podcast will come out next week as well. So, lots of content that will still be coming out, even though it won't be live with me next week. There's still a lot of content that I'm batching and pre-taping for next week. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Gentlemen, you can slide into my DMs. Okay. Did Kyle have a mullet? Kyle did not have a mullet when I interviewed him, but I did give him shit for his mullet. So just know that there is some mullet shit to come for him. Okay, I have to go and call back homeboy Jake in my live feed because he needs to get a hold of me. Interview Rinna, ask her if she heard about Lisa Marie. Okay. I'm hoping I can land an interview with Rinna at some point. Let's give her a little bit of a beat. I did see Rinna the other night. I went to a Harry Hamlin event. I'll talk about all of that on a bonus podcast episode. So if you're a Zack Pack member on YouTube, I will do a bonus episode that'll come out soon where I talk about my night with Rinna. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. If you have a wonderful weekend, I hope. Ask Jay if he heard about Lisa Marie. I will ask Jake if he heard about Lisa Marie. Hopefully, you guys stocked up on some no filter wine. This is part of my holiday collection. The holiday collection sold out. Thank you again, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. The classic collection is still on sale at nofilterwine.com. We have a fizzy white wine and a fizzy rosé. Both delicious, 13% alcohol by volume, so you will get Liddy City. It is Housewives inspired. It's the unofficial Housewives wine, but it is delicious. It doesn't have any sugar in it. It will get you lit, and you'll be like, oh my God, I'm lit. You can always keep up with me, and you can follow my vacation at Just Plain Zack. You can keep up with me all next week. I'll be in Cancun, living my best life. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday. That's what I'm dressed like. It's my birthday is in June. But yes. So yeah, I am tanning so that I can make sure I'm ready for Mexico next week. Just get it. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Follow the podcast at No Filter with Zack. I'll still be doing Instagram Reels from Mexico. So if there is any breaking news, you'll catch it on the Instagram account at No Filter with Zack. Love you, appreciate you, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. All right, bye, guys.